Hello, and welcome to part 3 of my playthrough of Bioshock Infinite's Burial at Sea, DLC. Last time we finished part 1 and started part 2. After a bit of a doldrums, we learned that much of part 2 should be a stealth-focused first-person shooter. I wonder if I should do something about the performance. Snap. Maybe drop it down to 720p, because that's what I'm using for this stream. We'll take it as we go. Anyway, we need to go to the Silver Fin restaurant, I think. Right. Anyone here? No? Possession. It's back too. Wait, I did not want to do that. Restart my checkpoint so I didn't waste that medkit, and then I will recheck my key bindings. Right, I moved the medkit to one of my mouse buttons because I thought I wouldn't be using any plasmids, but now that I have plasmids, I'm going to need to be able to switch between them. M would make sense for a medkit. Am I using M anywhere? No, I am not. Also, there's a navigation aid if I click M. N for November. That's more like it. Uh-oh, I hear a Big Daddy. That can't be good.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
You can't trade blows with him.
Comstock put him down and he got right back up. No, I can't hurt him. I could keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Ah, using possession. It takes quite a bit of Eve, so I will wait. So is it? What kind of stuff can I get from the vending machine? Sandwich is cheap, but I doubt it would heal much. I'll leave it for now. What's test drive? Old Man Winter. Can I get it here? Well, the surroundings look a little frosty.
Do not throw the ball in the house. Franklin.
Okay, got some good money. They have audio logs here too.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of
If milk's a
order to
drink,
this
you'd think it
pit.
would restore Eve, not health.
All
But
the splicers think the man
I could
lost
use
on
health,
water.
so it's all good.
Something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss.
What do you want?
Let me in. I'm working with Atlas.
I ain't heard nothing. Nobody gets you in there without a kind word from the boss.
Well, that way's no help just yet. Let's keep searching. Besides, I'm supposed to go to Silver Fin, aren't I? Test drive is not how you spell Silver Fin. Okay. These boys are over there.
What was that?
Oh.
Come out.
She's walking up here, isn't she? Try to drop down.
I see you.
And now you don't.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Oh crap.
Come on!
There's the silver something. Silver something would be a nice name for a superhero.
Out of this deal, out easy!
The Silver Fin. This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong. Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here.
He killed Gordon Freeman! I will never forgive him. Try the maintenance door. He didn't need that. Ooh, blueprints.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. What's this? Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute.
I'm surprised she's not getting flashbacks from the end of part 1. What happened to that little kid?
Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
That's a turret. I'll go behind it. Like so. What does spiff mean? Until I hear otherwise, I assume it means kill. Okay, this one's gonna be trickier to get past. Oh, I can hide behind here. Oh, can I break the lock on this thing? Yeah, but that takes 2 lockpicks, which I can buy from the store, so good enough. That's how it's done. And I hear there's an achievement for collecting noisemakers from turrets.
I
Excellent.
think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead or working for Ryan.
Please be voiced by an actual Asian.
Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. The Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Switch to my hand cannon.
A
as
Lutece
my ultimate
device.
weapon.
That's how he must have reopened the tear.
examine the test device. That looks like Columbia. Now how do I work it? Well, obviously I start by looting everything that's not nailed down. I was wondering why my icon for my equipped, what is it? Plasmid? Yeah, Plasmid was glowing. It's just
Look, the tear
the
still leads
particular
back to
effect for that
Columbia.
particular plasmid, so it's
Plasmids,
nothing.
figures. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together. Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that anymore.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. They're... Lutece particle. I use the Lutece particle. If it can make a city float.
It can make a prison rise.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia.
It's the
and find a
cosmic cube of
particle.
the Bioshock world.
But it's been vandalized.
The Lutece particle can do
You know, my
anything.
tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, you will fix it.
Okay. Okay, there must be some information around here.
Find documentation on the Lutece device. Have you tried typing Lutece device question mark?
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Examine schematics.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink.
He had to put the
Any of
AND
the
in
vending
code too.
machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... We're in a department store. We gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
Yes, I
That'll
saw
work.
that. I just wasn't ready
Time to
for
find
it.
those parts. And then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw
To
yourself
date.
make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out.
Giant balloons? Ridiculous. Just so.
Trouble.
Atlas, you there? I need a favor.
A favor? I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working on it. I'm gonna need some Old Man Winter.
You might try where they hawk them new bathyspheres. As I hear it, Old Man Winter's the only thing keeps their batteries from bursting into flames after 5 minutes.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it. But it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Oh,
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
well, what else was I
suppose
supposed to
you'd
do?
be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to
I
fix your
don't like the
device.
looks of that accent.
That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation...
Well, as far as he
1,
knows,
2, 1,
I'm sure he didn't have access
Birthday.
to Elizabeth's
Innovator.
internal
Fix
monologue.
machine.
216.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Sure, let's just give it to her. Give it to us. Unless she took it from the
Yes, sir.
from that schematic
That's correct,
that she
sir.
got all the other stuff
I'm
from.
representing Olympus Heights. Hope
Because
I
she's
do
a
you all
genius.
proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart,
Oh.
suggested by my dear, sweet mother. Pack up your troubles in your old
Suppose I'll go
kit bag and
around instead.
smile,
Oh, look.
while you Lucifer to life your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style.
I'm going to assume you mean cigarette by
That
that.
machine. It'll have the cathode too.
Yes, I could have figured
Got
that
it.
out on my own.
Now I need to find Old Man Winter in a CO2 scrubber.
What was that? I could jump on that hook, but it might be too loud. Does this go anywhere? Oh, it's worth something.
Let you and me talk.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way. They don't see you coming.
My fault. Now, can I skip these death cutscenes? No. They're just here to torture you. Well, I guess they do serve as load screens, but because that load screen right after was done with lickety split. Phrase I never thought I'd find myself using. But it's just what came to mind. Are you going to see me, or are you going to turn around like a good boy? Kid or girl, I can't tell. Good for you. Oop. Not falling for that again. Hey. Chill. Oh, he said call, never mind. Not chill. You've
Looks
confirmed
like
the
someone's been
completion of the
decrypting a
ace in the
code.
hole. Suchong has it, but
We've
unlikely to
confirmed
give up easily.
completion of the ace in the hole.
Or you read it.
Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more.
The man's a poker cheat! He must pay! Ooh, 5 lockpicks. I have 3. I don't like the sound of that Big Daddy. I'll see where this goes. Oh, there's a lockpick here. Okay, Big Daddy's over there.
That you, honey?
What if they're just waiting for me?
No, wait, I wanted to save my lockpicks for
You're
the...
heartless.
Oops.
Totally heartless. What you done to my friend here? What you do to my friend, you do to me.
Close one.
I won't roll over for you. My God, you'll know you were in a fight.
Welcome to the
How much does crossbowing cost? $15 and lockpicks are...
No refund, no return.
In that case, I'll go back and give that big safe a try.
In this house.
Now in here.
She's got to know. I know. She's got to. She just don't care. Huh?
Oops.
What's that, cookie face? Come on. Don't leave me out here with my heart in my hand.
Louie. Hey, if you don't get down here soon, there's not gonna be an ounce of booze or a piece of ass for the taking. Sometimes I think you've taken this whole Robin Hood business a bit too much to heart. Fontaine's got us out there ladling soup for the purpose of building an army. Not to share the milk of human kindness. You keep up this kind of behavior, I'm gonna start thinking there's more red in you than Karl Marx. What? The hell? Splicers. They're busting me! Horwitz! Tell Fontaine the perimeter's compromised!
Glenn tried. The won't dine on me.
For my next meeting.
Is there any way down? Yeah, that ladder over there, which I don't think is clear.
Jumping in my own shadow.
Look long and hard enough, the parasite will reveal itself. No!
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
I know.
Come here, baby!
Gotta take it more carefully. Okay, 2 splices over there.
Come on, let's work something out. Break's over. That you, honey? I ain't got time for this. I ain't letting a good lead like you get away. You here for an autograph?
The creepy thing is, those splicers may or may not be talking to me.
No, it's not as strong as this guy.
That's it. We're through. Hurry up and come out. I got a lot of irons in the fire.
Okay, one back there. This guy should be alone. There's a turret over there. Ooh, let's try possession. Now he's walking away anyway.
Nietzsche said, you must have curve.
There's the locked door again. And, well, I do have enough picks, but oh, I'm still saving them for that big safe that I was trying to get to, but kind of lost. Oh, what do I have now? Knockout gas. I'll keep that handy for later.
Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
Cannon, Eve, Buffalo.
Mark my word. Top of my head.
Living in the future. Master clear away the debris of the past. This obliteration is
Is it? Where do you get off? Ah!
Lucky shot.
I saw where you went.
Oh! Did not mean to use that.
Pre-pageant jitters.
Oops. There he is.
Canary in a coal mine. Somebody's lurking about.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
You think I would make that same noise? Oh, thank goodness that still counted. His alert level 1 to red as I hit him. And that's locked from the other side.
Just another look-see. You don't come back. You'll adore the spotlight.
On out, you.
I figured there would be some supplies in here, but that seems not to be the case. I just want to get out of here.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
I'm supposed to go back this way anyway. It's all good. Lucky break. Bathyspheres Deluxe. And there's the
Hypnotize Big
safe.
Daddy.
Coming next year.
Of course.
Phew, good enough. Now, what do I get? Plasmid required Old Man Winter. Well, that's on my list anyway.
curious. More.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Let's try this game. Oh, hello, viewer. If you're watching, feel free to say hi in the chat.
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Well, maybe I don't like animals.
Now be
I
quick
shouldn't have
about
said
it.
that.
Just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Jump on me. I'm just gonna pop some tags.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have received from, quote, overheating of 1958 bathyspheres, unquote, our marketing team has decided to give away flasks of Old Man Winter as part of a new promotional campaign. There will be no recall of the 58. No recall.
Try the note first.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. You'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Oh, an objective. For now, let's try the Old Man Winter.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000...
This is basically what I saw in part 1, so I think I know how to use it.
Just what we needed. All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Oh, you're not sleeping, you're dead. What is Atlas up to?
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun.
Hey, Sam, that you?
Who the hell are you? How long you been two-timing me?
Should I fight him?
Not afraid of competition.
Hello?
You.
Come on! Oh, you've been using...
Oh. Need to know theater.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. That's a bunch of fine words, if there ain't deeds to back them up. Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water.
Okay, that's answers my question as to whether Atlas is supposed to be Scottish or Irish. Glasgow reference would be Scottish.
Land your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Intense. Taking the blank out of Fontaine.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund.
Now it's gonna calculate $25. Some other time, perhaps.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th is a big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, the Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Oh, that took a lot out of me. Guess I'm gonna have to buy a medkit. Do I go upstairs then?
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
100% genuine art.
The lounge? No, I was there before. service bay. Maybe I'm supposed to go there. Let the Big Daddy pass. I thought there was a lock in front of that door.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. One thing I did like about Rapture. Lots of new books to read. But we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Sinners at the Pearly Gates.
Okay.
I've seen all this happen before.
Still
I've
advertising
seen
the
everything. That will happen.
Chevrolet
And
shop, eh?
now, I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
That's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero.
Pretty sure Atlas was
I'm
in
not
the
even
first game,
me
but
anymore.
it's
no tears,
without wishing
no
to spoil, it's
omniscience
kind
or
of vague.
whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Oh, there's a bathysphere.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Oh. Are there people here too?
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death drug. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
Oh.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow.
Oops.
Just gotta find the controls.
I just take a death. I'm pretty sure they auto-saved.
She's gone for good now.
She knew her ticket to Rapture was a one-way proposition.
You can warn people not to collapse a quantum superposition, but do they ever really listen?
So ends the DeWitt Comstock line.
Don't let your grief overwhelm you, sister.
One could believe a mission is doomed to failure, and wish sincerely that it wasn't. Hopes like quantum superpositions have a tendency to collapse.
Oh, Lutesses, don't stop being you.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
I missed those lockpicks the first time around. Good show.
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death drug. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
See, I keep my eye on these things. I don't have time for those incapable of greatness.
I demand a PlayStation 4 or better.
Ain't nothing been right for this town since Frank Fontaine died.
What about the guy who climbed up back here? That must have been him. Good.
I won't hurt anybody if I don't have to. How would they make me? of idiot. Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fashionable? Or did you intend to make something of yourself? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to all of
Meat puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one who knows the score.
Did you give him my message?
What is it?
I don't mean to be rude, but do I know you?
Come here, Han. Got a sweet idea for you. Come on! What are you running away for?
I know you better than you know yourself.
I'll give him a run around.
I'm the only one who knows.
Where'd you go?
Zero. Sail.
Come back!
You're the Zero Sail.
We can work this out. Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Okay, he's coming up. I'll wait for him at the top of the stairs. Yoink. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, Jesus.
Thing you don't recognize your own pals' bodies until it's too late.
Damn hooligans. They've been sneaking into the repair bay at night, riding around on the hydraulic lifts. It's some kind of make-out spot. Can't exactly blame them. God knows how boring it must be to grow up in Rapture. But their hormones are costing us money, and this isn't an amusement park. I've locked the control room. The code is 7951.
Thank you. Now, what's this? Keeping vision mod. So it looks like I'll be collecting plasmid mods instead of buying them. I'll take it. Ooh, removes EAT cost for using Peeping Tom while standing still. Ooh, I like that. Now there's some gear up there, so, and I wonder if it's possible to get up there. Haha!
Another one.
Let's try this.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown. Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
There you are.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
Ooh. Might seem wasteful, but let's combine possession with a noisemaker.
We're not finished. Come on, baby. Let's work something out.
And you're not biting.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away.
Just fun while it lasted. Oh, there's 5 lockpicks for the safe. Let's give it a whack. I'm good at this. Its ability to possess turrets forever. Nice. Oh, is this the other side of the door where I came in? Lift control. Oh. I think I know what the code was, but I'll double check. 7951. I think that's what I had in mind. Bingo. They have the radar range here too.
This is gonna be noisy.
Come on! What are you running away for? Come here, hon.
Here
Got
they
a
come.
sweet idea for you.
But where are they going?
You left me with nothing. I've always been there for you.
Oh, you're already dead. Probably because I bumped you all the way to the other side. To know. Can I get any ammo? Or should I? I'll wait. No one's still around, strangely, so... Oop. Alright, so how do I get up? Maybe? Oh, that's how.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
What you make of it? So make it great.
Like some cognitive primitive.
you!
Good boy. I think I can still stop this guy.
Seen what you done to me?
And I did. Man, your hearing has to suck. Suck like a fox. I don't know why I said that.
I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Renegade or Paragon? Wait, what am I playing again? That can't be good.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this.
Crossbow gas. Did I forget to search this room before? Ah, twofer. I had been aware of that achievement. Surprised I was able to achieve it so soon. Shotgun ammo full. Yeah, those are some really cheap necklaces I've been collecting.
Honey pie? You got a friend over?
Ah, the test device. Wherever that was. Ah, Silverfin.
It's simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how we do it, Kara. Just like that.
Market take its natural course. Who the hell's that? You shot!
Oops, bad call. Oh! I deserve that. Free plasmid with the purchase of a bathysphere. They really want you to use plasma in this game, don't they? In Rapture, don't they? I can't imagine anything wrong going with that. Anything going wrong with that, rather.
Hey, Junior! Always ready to cut him. Come on in and watch this. City call.
Remember when I killed... Remember when I gassed 2 people at once? Well, I'm about to do me one better. I gassed 3 people at once.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
Says who?
I made you a son! Enough small talk! Let's get...
I do hope no one heard that. Oh yeah, there was a separate objective rather to find all 4 notes. So I'm guessing the last one is inside the lounge.
Make yourself heard.
There may already have been a note that I picked up here, but eh. What are you doing here? I already killed you. I think.
No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
Ah, short a lockpick.
Ah! I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
Well, let's give that door a try.
Come on! Let's work something out.
Who's there?
Look from inside too.
That's it. We're done here. Where'd you go?
Yeah, maybe I'll come back here later. Probably cleaned up everything in here, but just in case.
Criminal deal. Those afraid to let a rocket take its natural course.
I don't like the sound of where that's. That is going. I'll stay tops. Ooh, it's,
It's all hand signals. Clear looks. By the way, Kara, I know they're talking about me.
not even sure if I can kill it in one melee, but yes.
I've been on sabbatical going on 15 years now. I get some work, but I want to get back to the real.
Thank you.
How long you been doing? How could you just walk away?
I leached off each other.
I won't be such an easy meal. Pay attention, class. The parasite is here.
I got one.
Screw this, I'm out of here. Wait, was it the silverfin? Too late to worry about that now. I'm going in. Yes, it was the silverfin.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
Heat sink. Is that on the other side?
I need to cool the transformer at the top of the device, or the whole thing will overheat. I'll need to actually use Old Man Winter on the transformer.
Ah, thank you.
Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
It's game time.
What did I tell you?
Back to Columbia. Never thought I'd come back to Columbia, let alone to that exact moment. Alright, things seem pretty quiet on the viewer front, so I'm just gonna stop here. Yes, it looks like it just saved. So that'll do it. I think this is a I also think this is kind of a momentous point that I want to start the next session from. So we'll take it from there tomorrow night at 7 o'clock rather. If you're still watching, I hope you join me there. Thank you, and